again to a new episode of the Knitting in Them podcast. This is episode 37 and I am Ivonne. I am your host here on this YouTube channel, and this is mainly about knitting because that's the craft I do the most and I love the most. Today is Wednesday, 9 October. I'm always recording my podcast one day before, and tomorrow, Thursday, will be online. I have a cup of water in my new Hocus Pocus mug. I don't have coffee or tea because I have had it already. So I just have a cup of water. And this is my favorite Halloween movie, of course. It's a little bit shiny, I see, because I'm in front of the window. This movie I saw for the first time, I think, 23 years ago, when my eldest son was 2 years old, and we loved it. We still love it. It's Hocus Pocus 1. The other one I didn't like so much. So I finally bought a Hocus Pocus mug. I wanted that for a long time, and now I have one. Yay! This is not my favorite mug type because I always drinking coffee in smaller mugs. But yeah, for my breakfast or water, it's perfect. So a new episode from me. It is in the Netherlands a little bit too hot for me, for my feeling. It's 15 degrees. I hope it will fall back to under 10. I love that always. And the forecast is a lot of rain. So, but that's not, I don't mind because I don't have to leave the house today. It's a little bit selfish maybe for everybody who has to go out, but I don't have to go out of the house today. So that's nice. I'm filming my podcasts, and in between I'm going to, after the videos, I'm going to edit, and in between I'm doing my homework. But I want to say next week I'm not there with the weekly vlog because I'm taking a week off. It was a little bit too, I have so much on my mind and things to do, and my back hurts a lot. So it's not, health-wise, it's not going so well with me. A lot of headaches and back pain. So that costs a lot of energy, and then I thought I want to spend a day or two on my sewing machine, but that I can't. I don't know. I don't know where I have to make time for it. There's always something. Sometimes always, also nice things, of course. But yeah, the household is never ending. The wash is never ending. And with the pain I've got, it's taking me a lot of energy. And so I thought maybe it's good, Ivonne, to take a week off because I was there the whole year. I think I didn't skip 1 week, except the holiday week. And I think it's time for a slow down week and do things you want to do. And then next Thursday, but the week after, I'm back with the episode again. So that's that's what I want to tell you. So if you miss me next week, that's the reason. I want to hibernate in my house. And then not too many things on my plate. But yeah, what I said, the household is always there, unfortunately. And so I hope you don't mind that I'm not there next week, and the week after I'm back. So yeah, I have one finished object this week, and it wouldn't be a surprise, but these are socks, of course. These socks were very long on my needles, and the reason was because I always take it to my father. Once a week I go to his house and we talk and we drink coffee, and then I'm always taking my knitting, and that was this sock. so I didn't knit on it when I'm home. But 2 weeks ago I thought, now it's done. I want to finish it. So I finished the second sock, and my sock recipe is 64 stitches, 14 rounds of cuff. This sock I did 2x2 rib. Then the leg is 14 centimeters. I chose to do a slip stitch heel in this sock. And then the gusset. Is this the gusset? No, this heel turn and gusset. And then I Kitchener stitch my toes. That's a really good, I love that. It took me a while to remember how it goes, and now I can do it without looking at a YouTube film. And that, since I can do that, I love to knit from leg to toe. I love to do the Kitchener stitch. It's super nice. It's very, neat. So that's my first finished object. I'm happy that they're done, and I like the yarn. It's from Lana Grossa. Can I show you the ball band? No, I can't anymore. It's not here. You have to watch previous episodes if you want to know what number yarn this is, because I don't have it here anymore. I'm sorry. So then I have the girlfriend socks, vriendinnen socks. One of my viewers asked me, Ivonne, do you want to knit a friend sock with me? So the meaning is that we choose our own sock yarn. I chose a sauberball. Then moet even kijken dat dat goed gaat. Then you knit 2 legs, because I started the cuff always. Then you put it on waste yarn. I'm busy with the second sock, and if that's ready, I send it out to her. Her package is on the way to me, and then we knit the heel flap and the foot for each other. And then on the festival from Sarah Knit to Purl to, we see each other and we gave the socks back. So you get your own sock back, but you knit a part of the sock for your knitting friend. So that was a really nice idea. It was an idea from It's a Sarah, and Katarina, my knitting friend, asked me, Ivonne, do you want to do that with me? So that's what I did. And when she asked me, I immediately thought of this Zauberball. I have it in my stash for 2 years now, so it's time to knit it up. It's in this lovely bag from Door mij met liefde. She makes sometimes bags, and she had a few in the sale last week. But this one is from last year. It's a really autumnal, I love it, bag. And this is the colorway of the socks. Oh yeah, I knitted on 2.25 millimeter needles. That's what I always do. This is how it knits up. And even kijken, the color number is Farbe 2311. So if you like this colorway, that's that, and it's just a crazy Zauberball. Out of my stash, so that's nice. I have my stash is a little bit big. No, mostly sock yarn or for shawls, skeins, and so forth. But yeah, we all have a big stash, I think. So this is the second one, and I will knit, when I'm going to edit the videos, I will knit the second leg, and then I can post it to Catherine, so she can go on with my sock, and I can go on with her sock. Her package is at the pickup point, but I have to pick it up this afternoon or tomorrow, I don't know yet. We'll see when I feel like it, because I'm always busy with editing. That takes me normally the whole day, so we'll see. Then I have the birthday sock. That was my birthday cast on. It lives in this lovely bag from Birdie and Puppet. I bought it. It was a present for myself. And it's nearly done. One sock is nearly done, but not yeah, I didn't succeed to knit the toe because I was knitting, and then this is a 6-ply sock yarn. So with a 4-ply sock yarn, I always do 60 rounds. And now I didn't know if it was long enough, but the little cat Moshi was on my lap, and I couldn't. I thought I will fit it later, and I forgot it, and I didn't do the toe yet. It's a really nice yarn from Novita. I will show you the ball band. Bought it last year on the Knit and Knot beurs in Tilburg. Yeah, Tilburg. Oh, I thought, was that really Tilburg? Yeah, that is so jammer, hè? I have a nice pin. Oh, shit. A lovely pin here on this bag, but the backs are always falling off. Is that familiar to you? This lovely cloud. The ball band. This is a Novita campaign collection, and the colorway I said it last week, also 2 weeks ago. It is 492. So if you think, oh, what a nice color, I will look it up on Google. This is the number. I really like the look of this sock, so I want to finish this sock. Also, it's on my needles a few weeks already, but I'm not in a hurry. So that is sock whip number 2. Yeah. Then I have the Advent sock. That is a sock of the yarn I'm using for my habitation throw. That was the Advent calendar from last year, for 2023. It was from Vrouwtjes Wol Boutique. And I am at the point that I can start the toe. I couldn't succeed to put all the colors in because I had too many. And so I have one color is waiting to be finished in the habitation throw, and then I will do the toe with that color. So I didn't use up all. I have still 5 colors left, but then it will not come in this sock. Super nice. I did think in the beginning 8 rows or 7 or 8, I don't know. And at the foot I did 6 because I wanted to try to put every color in, but that didn't work because I think we had 25 balls last year, 24 or 25. Now, same recipe, 3x1 rib, 64 stitches, 14 rounds of cuff, and then 14 centimeter leg. Maybe this is a little bit longer because of the colors, so I will measure that when I cast on the second sock. Heel flap and gusset, I love it, and now I have to do the toe, and then the first sock is ready. It lives in my lovely Halloween bridal bag I made myself last year. And then from every color I knit a square in my Cozy Memories blanket. But I have to do the last 3 colors, I think. This, and this I have to do in my blanket, but I don't show that today. So that's what I have to do, but not in a hurry. I don't. I'm knitting for myself mostly, so I don't have. I don't have deadlines. Sometimes maybe when you do a test knit, and for my friend Catherine, I want to knit on because otherwise it takes too long. But every other sock is just for me, and I don't. I'm not in a hurry with that. Then we have the opal sock. The second one is on the needles. I finished the first one. Oh yeah, that's here. I don't know, the last time I didn't succeed to finish it yet. I think I was here somewhere. And the second one is on my needles. I picked up my yarn cozy that I got from the lovely Jana from Finnish Knitting Stories. I had a swap with her and she gifted me a lot of nice things, and this was one of them. And I thought, because I'm knitting on DPNs and this fabric is a little bit rustique, and my needles were sticking in that, and then I thought, Ivonne, you have that nice needle cozy. Do you say that, needle cozy? to protect your needles and protect it from that it's going through the fabric. This lovely bag I showed before, it's from Hidde and Sa. I love this color. So the second one is on the needles, and you see how far I am. Not very far. So hopefully this one is going to be knit on this week. But yeah, I'm taking part in the mystery knit along from Stephen West, and that's the priority knit, of course. And when I have time left, I will knit on socks and other things. So that's that. Then I have another sock on my needles. It's a lot of socks today, sorry for the people who don't like it. The other things are coming at the end. This is also living in my lovely Birdie and Puppet little bag. This bag I love very much, this medium-sized bag. This one I bought it last year. It's always going with me when I'm going to my father and I have to take something to knit, and I'm always taking a sock. This is my autumnal sock, I call it. It's strumpengarn. It's I don't know if that's a Dutch brand. Oh, sorry, I don't have the ball bands here. I don't know if that's a Dutch yarn or that it's. Then you can get it everywhere. I don't know. It's strumpengarn, it's called. I knit my little pumpkin last 2 weeks ago from this yarn, and then I felt like, I want to cast on a sock, because we went to the breidagen, and then I had to knit on something in the train. I love the colors really, really much. I have 2 balls, 2 50-gram balls of this, so that will be enough for socks. This one I'm knitting on 2.5mm needles, because this yarn is a little bit thicker than what I used to. Yeah, and I like the look of it a lot. So this is on the go sock when I go to my dad's, normally to my dad's house, or when I'm in the train. Next Saturday I have to go by train again, so I will take that sock. Then I have my alpaca sock. One is finished. I showed it last 2 weeks ago. Then I was, I think, here. This is not my favorite yarn to knit. It's really slippery. Alpaca. This is Langyans alpaca socks, 4-ply. The balls are very expensive, 15 or 16 euros. I bought it in the beginning of my sock knitting career, and that was a really bad choice because it's really slippery yarn, and then I thought I will never learn to knit a sock. So then I left it, and after 3 years of sock knitting, my sock knitting has improved, and now I succeeded, but it was still very slippery, and because I had a black ball and a green ball, I thought I will do it, hoe zeg je dat? Ja, om en om. So that I do it stripy, because all black socks is not what I like. This is the black, and this is the green. I hope I have enough. This is what I have from the green. So maybe I will do the other sock the other way around, so that I have to, I don't know it yet, because I have more black than this green. Maybe I have to weigh this sock, so I can, see how much I need, but I think I will, maybe I have just enough of the green or just not enough. We'll see. The second sock is not on the needles yet. I didn't feel like it because of the mystery knit along and other things I wanted to knit on, so I will be casting this on in a few, maybe this week, I don't know. That lives in this lovely bag from JoJo's Bags, from the Cozy Up Girls. Look, my lovely Harry Potter, sorry, Hocus Pocus girls. And here's a little sock pin. I love the pins, but I don't like that the inside's always falling off. So it's a little bit, I don't know. I don't know. If they're staying on your back, then it's okay. But sometimes the bags fell off, and then you can lose your lovely pins, of course. So that is another sock whip, and then I thought I had 6 sock whips, but I have 7. So very, very much, and that is the Pruidelback sock mail. I've got a Pruidelback sock mail that runs whole year. You can make a Pruidelback, we call it a project bag that you make from leftover fabric. And now we have the Pruidelback scrappy sock, and I choose to do it in red because it was because of my periods are nearly to an end, and it was a dedication to the periods I've got all my life. So one of my knitting friends says you have to search all your red yarns and make a scrappy red yarn sock. So that's what I did, and this one is a Christmas yarn, so there's a little bit green in. I had a one from West Yorkshire Spinners, that was this one. It's all red in, and the rest is all so here's a little bit green and pink, and this one is a nice dark red. I have this red, so many red balls. This is a Katia United sock ball. It's a really nice yarn. It knits up really good, so maybe I will buy that again. So you learn a lot about different yarns. And the cuff I did with, I don't know if it's not here. This is 100% wool. I bought it in Denmark at the supermarket 2 years ago, but I thought it's okay for cuffs, because that's when you do the heel flap, it's better to do it in a sock yarn and not in 100% wool. So, but yeah, I love it. I love the look of it, and I'm very curious how they will look when they are ready. But that's taken a while still, because of all my sock whips. And last week I was a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of whips I have on my needles. I always try to work on all the whips, so sometimes a whip can linger a little bit longer because in the summertime I don't feel like knitting hot or sticky yarn on your fingers hot. But now, I don't know, the idea was in October to make, I have 2 longer whips that are shawls, and I still don't knit on it. So it was a little bit overwhelming, all the things I want to finish and all the things I want to make and all the things are already on my needles. So it felt too much. It felt too much. I didn't, my back hurts and my head hurts, and I saw all my stash yarn, and it was so overwhelming that I thought, Ivonne, try to focus on a few things, and make a few whips your priority, and the rest will come later. Because I always make, every sock I knit, it will be ready sooner or later, so that's okay. I'm not knitting for anybody else, it's just for me. And that is what I felt, and that was a little bit overwhelming. So yesterday, when I was sitting and knitting, and I felt like I just want to do a simple knit, and I have this shawl already 1 year on my needles. It's just on straight needles, and I think I cast it on 100 stitches, and I just do the peach 24 rows and do the natural color, and then I stripe it. It's my own. I thought, I made it up myself. It's just a simple shawl, but the yarn is very lovely. It's penguono from Lana Grassa. It knits up really good, and it is 63% cotton, and 37% alpaca, baby alpaca. So it's very soft. I knitted more shawls of this already. And the meaning of this shawl is that I'm putting it twice around my neck and make it a cowl of it. So I'm going to seam it together at the end, and I think I have to do the same amount of knitting what I already did twice. So that is what I felt yesterday. I thought, oh, I want to just take your simple knit. And this is a yarn that you don't knit in summer. It's too hot. I didn't feel like it. I thought of it in the summer, and then I still no, I don't want to knit on this now. And now yesterday I felt I want to knit on it now. When I started yesterday, I was here and I did this piece. You don't have to think about it. It's here and there, back and forth, super lekker, super nice. So that is also a longer whip, but it is not. Sooner or later it will be done, and I'm not in a hurry with that. And then I have the penguono. That was on my wish list for, I think, for 3 years already, and now in September, somewhere in September, I thought I'm going to buy the pattern and knit it. It's the first panel is a long piece. You start with a provisional cast on, and you have to do it in moss stitch, but I really love it. I'm nearly at the end. I have to do 10 more, I think 10 more rounds back and forth, and then I can start at the edges, the wedges. I'm very curious how that will go. I'm using alpaca stash yarn. I have a lot of alpaca balls, drops alpaca. That's one of my favorite yarns, and I have a lot of this. Also, brushed alpaca silk. I think from my. This is the other one, alpaca from drops. And I have a lot of nice colors that go together. So I will make. I will make this penguono from that yarn. I'm searching for the other ball band. I can't find one. I'm sorry. Why not? Oh yeah, this. That I say it right. This is brushed alpaca silk from drops. They are very affordable. So and because in the pattern it doesn't say you have to hold 3 yarns together, but that's what I like to do. And so after the mystery knit along, because I show you in a minute, I will hopefully knit on this more, because I want this vest cardigan so very, very much, very graag. That I can't wait to knit on this. But I didn't. I did do. I think I did do a few rows this week, and then the mystery knit along started, and then I stopped. So that is my penguono, the beginning of my penguono. I'm very curious when I will finish this in the future, and I hope I have a lot of wear out of it. And this lives in my big Pruidelbag I made myself from a cushion cover, also from the Halloween movie Hocus Pocus. It's Hocus Pocus themed today. Ta-da! And then we've got the habitation trow. Oh, it's nearly done. I'm not ready yet. I think I said 2 weeks ago, maybe I finish it in about 2 weeks, but that didn't happen. This lives in my bag from Birdie and Puppet from last year, my Christmas bag. I gave it myself as a present for Christmas. The habitation trow is a pattern from Helen Stewart. It's a trow, and I really, really like this knit. I still have to do, after this color, I have to do 4 more colors, and then it's finished. So, super nice knit. It's very drapey. I'm curious when I will block this, how big it gets. But it's a really nice knit for your advent calendar. Maybe an idea for your new advent calendar this year. It's super simple. It looks very complicated maybe, but the eyelets are super simple to do. And first you have to increase all the stitches, and halfway you have to decrease, and then you get a square. So super nice. I'm very, very... I try to knit on this every morning. Before, when I wake up, I'm sitting on a couch and knit a few rows, and that's why I don't knit on my cozy memories blanket on the moment, because I want to finish this first, and then what is left, I will put in the sock, and I will knit a square also in my cozy memories blanket, and then the whole calendar is nearly finished. It's gone, so you don't have a lot of leftovers. So that was also a whip. And then we go to the mystery knit along from Stephen West. If you don't want to see it yet, you have to look away now. I can't imagine that some people still don't know how the pattern goes, because you see it everywhere. You always put a spoiler before your photo, of course, but I'm too curious always. When the next clue is coming tomorrow, Thursday, when you watch this video maybe, then I'm always going right to the end and want to see what we have to do this week. I chose to do this time to buy a kit at Stephen and Penelope's, and I'm not disappointed. I love the yarn. It's really soft. It's maybe a little bit more expensive than normal, but I think I'm Team Kit now. Yeah, I was Team Stash 2 years, and now I'm Team Kit, because this is so easy. You don't have to think about the colors. It's chosen for you, and you choose a kit, of course, but I love it a lot. It was I think I deserve to have this kit. So that was Twisted Ambitions yarns. The one is, the brown is hickory, and the other one is chocolate truffle. Love it. And I finished clue 1 in 5 days, I think. I started Thursday, and I was Monday night at 5 o'clock. It was finished. I love it a lot. It is a really nice way of knitting. You start with the circles, 3 circles, and then you start at the left side, I think, the triangle. In the beginning it's a little bit fiddly, because you have to change yarns after 2 rows, and that was a little bit, I thought, oh, should I do it in one color? But I thought, no, Ivonne, you don't change it. You do what the pattern says. Now, and then you make 4 triangles, and afterwards you pick up all the stitches and you make the bubble stitch. I like to do it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. And then you have to do a few more rows. I am 1 stitch off the stitch count. I think I have 362, and you have to have 361, I think, from the head. So yeah, I have to shumel 1 stitch away, knit 2 together. But we'll see that when we start clue 2. I'm very curious which way will this go. Somebody in the fiber chats from Arena and Martin, I was watching them both. Somebody says, I think we're going to go 2 ways, so this way up and this way down. And then I thought, oh yeah, that's really a possibility, because this, if you put it, I can't do it because otherwise my stitches get lost, but if you put this around your neck, it's too wide. It's really wide. So then I thought maybe this is the how do you say it? De onderkant. This is the back. This is the not the top of the shawl, but the hoe zeg je dat nou? bottom. This is maybe the bottom of the shawl, and then we have to knit a few. I don't know, or both sides. So I'm very, very curious which way this will go. I always think I'm right, but I'm never right. It's always going the other way that you don't expect, and that's so nice about the Stephen West patterns. It looks very complicated, but it's not. If you follow the pattern, you do what Stephen says, you get this. It's so nice. I love that man. He's such a genius. And this is my third knit along, mystery knit along, and I will participate every year because it's a nice. Then somebody asked in that Zoom what they've got. What do you like about the mystery? And then I thought by myself, do I like a mystery knit along? I don't. And the first thing I thought, no, I don't like that. But I'm participating in this. But the what is so nice about that mystery knit along? I think when I saw the shawl at once, I don't know how it will end, but when I saw the twists and turns in front of before I start knitting, I think I will never participate in it because I had thought, oh, that is so complicated that I can do that. But because you do it in 4 parts, in 4 clues, it's doable. It's You do what he says, it's done, and now you wait for the new clue, and maybe it looks very complicated, but you do it in steps, and that's the reason why I think a mystery knit along is nice. Because when you see the shawl when I saw the hibernating shawl of 2 years ago, I was so overwhelmed that I thought, no, that's not, that kan ik niet. I can't do that. So I didn't knit that. It was a very big shawl, of course. But maybe when I had to do that in parts and I didn't know what was coming, I chose to do it, and then you will succeed. That's what I want to say about it. So that's what I like about the mystery. You do something you won't choose if you saw the finished object at first. So that is a tip from Flip. Just go with the flow, and Stephen always says, say yes, don't stress, and that's what we did. We said yes again for the 3rd time, and I love it already. And I love my color choice this year a lot. So and that lives in my. I bought it once when I was at Stephen and Penelope's. This project bag. It's a tote bag. I live in the east of the Netherlands, so that's a 2-hour train ride to Amsterdam. But my girlfriends and I will go twice a year to Amsterdam, always to go shopping. And I always go to Stephen and Penelope's first. They are going to the Albert Kuip already, and I say, oh, I see you there. I want to visit the shop from Stephen West. And my girlfriends, unfortunately, don't knit, so they are not interested in coming with me, but that's okay. So when I'm in Amsterdam, I always try to visit that shop. So that was my mystery knit along for this week. Next week I will take a week off, so there will be no weekly vlog. But you see my the week after, you see where I'm at the shawl, and you can follow me on Instagram, Knitting Inden. So I will post there the clue 2 when I'm finished. Clue 2, I will post there a picture. So if you're really curious for how far is Ivonne, you can find it there. That was it for the knitting this week. What I said, I was a little bit overwhelmed, and I want to find some rest, and I want to go and sew a day, because I want to make a few project bags, and that's the reason why there's no weekly vlog next week, but I will be back with episode 38 in about 2 weeks. Even een slokje water. So yeah, I think that was it for this week. I don't think I forgot anything. Somebody asked me, Ivonne, do you know the pattern of the jigsaw puzzle from Stephen West? That's a nice stash buster for your leftover yarns. And then I said, yes, I have already knit one, so maybe I can show you that also. 2 years ago I knitted this jigsaw puzzle shawl from Stephen West. I bought all sock yarns. This is all commercial sock yarns, and I make this shawl. I started with this neon pink part, and it was such a addictive knit that I did it in 1 month. I did it in December. I started somewhere around November, and I thought, I do sometimes a piece, but it was so addictive that I knitted this. I think it was finished on New Year's Day, and I did it in 4 or 5 weeks. So it's super nice knit. Alleen my little cat Pookie was very naughty. It was drying when I was blocking it, and she had pulled a few strings out, and it's never again how it was. But yeah, it's a really big one. It's what I said, it's a lovely knit. When it's really cold outside, I wear it sometimes when I go for a walk or when I sit on my bike. But most of the time I'm wearing this on the couch. This is how I wear it on the bike. And when I'm here in my living room and I don't want to put the heating on, I always do it like this. Ta-da! So then it's warming my shoulders. It's really big, so lovely shawl. But yeah, maybe I will knit another one in the future, and I will choose other colors. But this one I wanted to do a lot of fun colors. Gewoon not a black or just all the colors. I love it. So that was the question of one of my viewers. She was a new viewer, I think. She didn't see my previous episode. So if you like it, I had a Vlogmas in 2022, but that was only in Dutch on that moment, and there I'm knitting on this shawl. So if you can understand Dutch, or you can put subtitles under it, you can see it when you like to see it. So super nice. All the sock balls are in this shawl. Yeah, that is what I have to tell you this week. I am now going to sit down and edit, but first I'm going to lunch. I don't have to leave the house today. We try to stay at home. The 2 podcasts I make, that takes a lot of time to edit it, because I have to watch it back, and I have to put sometimes something in the screen. And you have to put all the links in the description box. I try to do that in the podcast always, and sometimes in a weekly vlog also, but not so consistent than in my podcast episodes. So yeah, that's taking me. Wednesdays I'm always busy with the episodes. It takes me the whole day. Normally I'm ready at 9 o'clock in the evening, so that's a long day, but it's a nice day, and I don't have to leave the house, so I can sit on my couch, and in between I'm going to knit and do my household. I hope I feel better after a week off, and then you see me in episode 38 again, and that is, I think, 9, 16, I think 24, 25 October. So before Halloween, I'm back with the episode. Yeah, and then I'm very curious what I finished and so forth. And yeah, I will thank you for watching. If you not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I upload every Thursday, normally every Thursday, but next week I'm a week off. And yeah, if you like this episode, please leave a comment. I always love to read it. Give it a thumbs up so more people can see my videos. And yeah, that was it for this week. Thank you for watching and see you in about 2 weeks. Doei!